I used to have a terrible social anxiety, to the point in which I would walk into a pizzeria and I would repeat these lines to myself of what I'm gonna order, like very anxiously. And I would walk up to the counter and I would be like, I don't know what to say. My mind would go blank in a second. Like, I would be so afraid to just order simply food. Like, this is such a normal thing, and yet I would still be super afraid to do that. Now, let's go forward some time. I'm in a cinema with my boys, and when we go to some movies, we don't order movies normally. We have this little challenge in which we twist the name of the movie when we are ordering the tickets. And this time, my turn came to do that. And I was already like, it's gonna be quite scary, it's gonna be quite uncomfortable. And I look at the lady behind the counter and I'm like analyzing her, like I'm preparing myself to do my part, to just say this name, to twist the name of the movie. Like I felt so much cringe inside. The movie that we were going to watch was Scream 7. And I'm like preparing myself, what I'm gonna say. And I look at her and okay, I take a deep breath and I go forward and I say 2 tickets for Shout 7. Like, and she was like, and she looks at me and starts laughing and she's like, Scream 7, right? And I'm like, yeah, Scream. And we are laughing, like it's a very funny moment. And my friends are laughing behind me. This wasn't that bad. And this is the way that I battle my social anxiety. Like this is not that big right now. Right now, my social anxiety is not that bad, like at all. I pretty much battled it to a huge extent. And by doing such things, by getting out of my comfort zone, I battle my social anxiety. Like I constantly try to get out of my comfort zone, and especially when it comes to meeting new people. And especially when it comes to talking to them and maintaining conversations or some small talk, I try to get out of my comfort zone and just do these things. By ordering the movie, by twisting the name. Like, this is such a stupid thing, right? But it works. It genuinely works. After you've done that, you feel like proud of yourself. Like, I was so proud of myself and it was quite fun. And I realized that this is not the end of the world. Like, even if you fuck up, even if you twist the name, even if you do something wrong, even if you say something wrong, it doesn't matter. Like, they're just gonna laugh it off. And even if they don't, it's not that big of a deal. They won't remember it. So by getting out of your comfort zone, you just build that muscle of battling your social anxiety. And with each repetition, your social anxiety goes down a little bit. 1 week ago, I went to a Catholic trip to some mountains. And I went there with my girlfriend, and there were also plenty of new people, also my girlfriend's friends. So I was like a little bit stressed out to meet them. I was a little bit like, I want to make a good first impression, right? But I signed up to that trip, even though I'm not Catholic, even though I converted to Protestant. I'm not Catholic. So that trip wouldn't be ideal, right? But I went to that trip to boost my social skills, to get out of my comfort zone. Was it comfortable? Hell no, it wasn't. But so sitting in place in my home won't do shit. Like, I can read books, and I did, but it's not all. What is actually gonna battle your social anxiety is getting out of your comfort zone and meeting new people. Signing up to that trip. And on that trip, I also talked to the priest about why Catholicism is totally not biblical. Like, I debated the priest on religion. Was it comfortable? Of course it wasn't. It was a little bit stressful because he knows so much and I know so little. But do I? I come up to him. We are on some mountains, right? We are walking and I'm asking him questions. And he's like, I don't know. Ask another priest. So I come up to another priest. I ask him a question and he gives me like 15-minute long lecture on totally different topic. Like totally unrelated, so many words with no essence. Like, what was I scared of? I got out of my comfort zone, and it turned out to not be that bad. Because it turned out that these people don't know much. Turned out that even though I was a little bit scared of talking to them, even though it was a little bit uncomfortable to debate them on religion, it turned out that it wasn't actually that scary. And that I actually knew very much, and in some cases more than them. So by getting out of your comfort zone, by meeting new people, I just lowered my social anxiety. Now I am actually looking forward to meet more of my girl's friends. Because previously I would be like, I didn't want to meet them. Like, I was a little bit scared. But now, it's a lot better. Because I got out of my comfort zone, I met new people. And that set me the new baseline of not being scared like a lot higher. Like, I'm not scared right now. I'm not afraid to meet her friends the way that I was before. Another thing that I do, that I already mentioned, is that I read books about social skills and about charisma. Like, these two are absolutely amazing, and that I've read recently. I mean, I have read How to Influence and Influence People way back, but Charisma Myth is absolutely amazing book when it comes to charisma and how to influence and influence people about overall social skills. I have educated myself on the topic of social skills so that I'm not that stressed around. So that I'm not stressed around new people. Because I have this knowledge. Because I have put plenty of hours into learning about it. So now as I have this knowledge, I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, I'm not afraid to talk to them. I haven't read these books for nothing. This is the mindset that I'm with. If I read these books, I'm like, who the fuck reads books about this? Pretty much nobody. Like we do, men on self-improvement do. But pretty much nobody reads books on social skills or about charisma. But I did. And what am I not gonna be charismatic right now? Am I gonna be afraid of them? Hell no, I won't. So first thing that I do is get out of my comfort zone. I fuck all these excuses. I just buy the ticket with twisting the name. I go to a Catholic trip to some mountains. I meet new people. I talk to new people. And I debate the Catholic priest about why he is wrong. And I also read on this topic. And these two things are what is making me less and less stressed when it comes to new people. And like my social anxiety is very low. Like it's not totally at the bottom. It's not totally battled. I'm still working on it. But it's way better than it used to be. Like I used to be afraid to order some pizza. It wouldn't even have to be in person. Even if I had to call the pizza place. It would still be uncomfortable. Like right now it would be just normal and I wouldn't give a fuck. But it used to be so bad. But it's not over. I'm still gonna improve on it because I still have a long way to go. Remember about these points and really they are gonna do wonders for you. Like the way that they did to me. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and see you guys till next time.